Hello, I'm Bruce, and oh fucking hell, I can't do this. Hello, people of the world. My name is Bruce, and I've been living in Rome and working in Rome for the past 3 months now. So I'm going to tell you today a little bit about the cost of living in Rome and what it's all about. So, yeah, my job is I sell guided tours at the Colosseum. So I'm a promoter for a tour company, which means I work solely on commission. So we earn between €3 and €5 for each person we get on a guided tour, which in the summer is great because the money can be really good. But right now in November, it's not great. But I love it in Rome. It's amazing. It's a beautiful city, and you should all come here if you have the chance. Yeah, so cost of living is fairly reasonable for a capital city. I mean, compared to London, where I'm from, it's very cheap. I pay €550 per month for an apartment, which is a 5-minute walk from the Colosseum. And for anyone who lives in London, they'll know that it's impossible to find anything a 5-minute walk from Big Ben for anything less than £2 a month, I think, something like that. But yeah, it's fairly cheap to live here. You can get a nice meal, real nice meal, pizza, pasta, something like that for. Well, we actually know a place that does a pizza for €3, margarita pizza for €3, and it's big and it's nice. And yeah, in my free time, I like to drink a lot of things, which is quite expensive because it's a capital city. You can get an ice cream for €2. As a coffee lover, I drink quite a lot of coffee all the time, which is quite cheap out here, and it's good. The only problem is most of the time you get it in a cup about this big, which is that's just Italian for you, really. It's an espresso, what we call an espresso, but they just call it a coffee. You get them for about 80 cents, which is fine, and then a croissant for about €1, a little bit more, a little bit less sometimes. And the croissants are really nice out here as well. So that's your breakfast sorted for less than €2 if you want to eat out for breakfast. What I love about Rome and Italy in general is you can get wine pretty much cheaper than water. You get a bottle of wine for €2. Water's free in the fountains. I just realised there's so much water here. But you can get cheap wine basically. €2 for a bottle of wine, you know, and it's nice. It doesn't taste like cat urine. It actually tastes alright. Yeah, other things to do, go to the cinema sometimes, although it's quite difficult to find English films. There's only a couple of English cinemas dotted around in Rome. But you can go, it's only about €8, I think, as well. Yeah. Bananas are 20 cents. Yeah, so in my free time in Rome, I do loads of different things. Good thing about Rome is wherever you are, you can walk 5-10 minutes in any direction and there'll be something beautiful, some kind of museum, church. There's bloody loads of churches. Something nice to see and do, and a lot of it's free. Nice thing is, the first Sunday of every month, all your museums are free. So anyway, you can go to the Colosseum, that counts as a museum. The Palatine Hill, the Roman Forum, they're all free on the first Sunday of the month. And the Vatican is free on the last Sunday of the month. So yeah, other things to do in your free time, there's plenty of places to go shopping, lots of places to eat food, because Italians really like food. Lots of places to drink as well, lots of bars, funky bars. Yeah. Ooh, best thing is a thing called aperitivo, which means you go to a bar, restaurant, a lot of them do it, and you say, can I have an aperitivo? And this means you pay for your drink, which is normally a cocktail, say €6, €7, €8 normally, and with your cocktail you get a free buffet, so unlimited food, which for Italians means they have a little nibble, a little sophisticated nibble. But for me, I just go and fill up, because they only give you a little plate like this. Well, I fill up my little plate about 10 times this high. Got to make the most of it. Yeah. Public transport here, that's another thing. It's cheap, very cheap. You can get a monthly pass for everything. So your buses, your metro, your trams. I think that's it. And that costs €35, which is pretty good, really, because you can use it as many times as you want. You can go wherever you like. And you can even get to the beach from Rome for €1.50. It's about a 40-minute journey on the train. So, I mean, compared to England, I think it's kind of like from going to London to Brighton, which costs about £20 in England. So here you can get that for €1.50. And they don't really check your tickets much, so no one really buys them anyway. Yeah. Right, let's go back to food. So, my weekly food shop is pretty cheap here. Go to the supermarket, get everything you need. I pay probably about €20 a week, but at the moment I'm on a diet because I'm trying to gain weight. So usually you could probably do that for €15 a week for yourself, and that's all my meals basically. I eat out a couple of times a week, but yeah. Worst thing is you can't buy gravy here. So if you love gravy like I do, bring some from England. Just bring it. Because the other day we bought something that we thought was gravy, but it was actually just... what do you call it? Like stock. Yeah, it's just stock, so don't go thick. Yeah, that was awful. But squash, like Vimto and stuff. If you like Vimto, Ribena, Robinson's orange, you won't get it here. You'll never get it here. So bring that as well. Right, okay, thanks for watching. That's everything, I think. So if you've got any questions, leave it in the comments and I'll happily answer anything you like. And if you want a guided tour of the Colosseum, come and find me.